Hey everybody, welcome back to F1 2017. I thought it'd be interesting to do a Season 2 of the F1 2017 career mode, considering my Renault season was a bit topsy-turvy, although quite good. And yeah, what we're doing is I'm doing a 1 session short qualifying for 12 minutes and then 25% races. The idea being is that this is a shorter, sharper season to get us through and be a little bit more quick fire. Nothing too terrible has changed or gone through much, although Ferrari and us did not necessarily improve, it looks like, in the line over the off season, so that's quite interesting, I think. But we did improve our car a little bit, but I went for reliability, not thinking what I'd do for a second season, so that was me being silly. But never mind, we'll be okay. So still battling off with Massa. I had a terrible qualifying, and again, this game loves to cheat when the session comes to an end, even if you're out on track. So everyone came around and got me quicker. So I was 11th and then ended up 16th. Vettel was about 20th at the time and suddenly ended up pole. So yes, confusion all round. So let's see how this goes. For a 25% race anyway. And in theory, this season will be batched quite quickly. So you might get several smaller races a week. I'll see how I can squeeze it all in.
With that then, let's run through the grid order. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position. And Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Raikkonen, Ricciardo, Max Verstappen and Perez, Ocon, Kvyat, Magnussen and Felipe Massa, Vettel, Alonso, Carlos Sainz and Hülkenberg, a Renault, Stroll, Stoffel Van Dorn and Marcus Ericsson, Grosjean and Pascal Wehrlein completes the grid.
Wow.
And now it's time to head down to the track.
2 grid penalties before this on the first race of the season. Loving it. It's not supposed to carry over. So for me, it's a shorter race, so I want to start on, and I'm going to do what I started to do a little bit in other modes, where I load up a bit more fuel and then basically charge it on out. But I do want to start on the harder tyres, hopefully overtake some people off the line and then hold them up essentially whilst I sort myself out. So let's see how we get on. I think I've got a formation. Yeah, I thought I had a formation lap. Oh, we're quite on the alternate strategy by the looks of it. So that should be interesting off the line.
Clutch bite is good, gearbox is responding normally. Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap.
Don't hit your teammate, Simon. So it was noticeable in practice actually that McLaren did seem to be much more on the pace this time round, which was nice. Sauber has definitely not rejoined onto the back of the field. And although it seems to imply that Mercedes have taken a leap forward on Ferrari, and I'd have thought then Ferrari would have spent money on reliability, but clearly not with that gearbox or engine change, whatever it was for that car. But the reliability and the swapping out of stuff and grid penalties, obviously it's a much shorter race, so it's going to have a bigger impact, I think, because you've got less time to climb yourself back up again. So that'll be interesting to see how Vettel deals with that. Particularly when this computer game seems to favour, at least my copy, seems to favour Hamilton and Raikkonen at every opportunity. I've never gone well round Australia. It's never been a circuit that I've been fast at in a variety of games. I think it's also because it's the one that everyone seems to drive on the most. Because it's the first one you come to in a season. So let's see how we do. Wish me luck. Gonna need it. Billy Monger. That was a bit cheeky, but it worked. Oh, hello. They're all holding each other up. I'm coming! We might have Kvyat. Yes, we do. Just. They're still going at each other. Well, that was a good start, Smithy. But this is art, imitating life. Leave each other alone, Ocon and Perez. Well, actually, no, don't, because then this gives me an opportunity. Oh. Oh, Christ, that was a cut. How did that not get marked as a cut? I'm not even going to allow myself to overtake. That was terrible. Okay. Rich free this. This is why we took on the extra fuel. The idea being is that we can at least try and keep up with people as long as we can with the extra fuel, while the tyres are in a slower compound. Oh, Sergio, you took that one a bit deep. We might have you, mate. Oh, yes. Oh, we dropped way back as well. Ocon's doing
okay,
well.
entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled.
Okay. It's going much better than I thought it was going to. Now we're punching above our weight because Vettel is stuck in the midfield somewhere with his penalty. So he will come. Oh, I should stay on the black stuff. Oh, I'm burning through that fuel a bit quicker than I wanted to. Beautifully, Daniel Kvyat seems to be bottle corking everyone else up behind, so that's good. Oh, what's happened there? Is that someone going slowly, or is that genuinely Verstappen got that wrong? Oh, I feel like I should be able to try and get through, but I don't know how. Oh! This could be harsh. Oh! Verstappen goes off. We'll have the lot. Ha ha! Did we hit Ricciardo? I don't know if we did. Amazing. Oh, Ocon got them both as well. Ha ha! Oh, Red Bull. Alright, when my fuel gets down to about only half a lap over, we'll go back to mix 2. Oh god, that's released Ocon as well, hasn't it? He's got the DRS. Considering we're on a Renault engine that we've not upgraded at all and he's in a Merc, this could be a problem. I feel like we went deep there on purpose. Careful with the... down to Rich 2. Mix 2 rather. Teammate.
Repeat that. There's interference.
Oh, Jeff. Teammate. Or not. They're all coming back.
First place is 13.6 seconds. The gap to teammate is 11.5 seconds.
That's handy to know. Uh-oh. Let him go if he can get through. He can't. But equally, I don't want to battle too much because behind is Ricciardo, Verstappen. I'm assuming a recovering Vettel.
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
Keep current.
Confirmed.
Because if I can't make these work, I'm not going to make them other ones work. I want to be able to burn, baby, burn. Ah, it's Perez then.
Raikkonen is now the race leader.
Okay, that's Hamilton pitting then. Red Bulls are in as well. Okay. Now's the time. Oh, Ocon!
Nico has come into the pits. Nico is in the pits now.
I have nothing for that. He's hardly getting away, and now he's defending, which is making us both slower. Knock off. That much faster. Go, 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 mate. Or not. Oh, all this is doing is holding us all up.
Has just entered the pits. He's in the pit lane right now.
Alright, they're leaving the pits. So we lead. Has Raikkonen beat out Hamilton? No. This is going to be the lap or two of pain. Oh, it's very slippery all of a sudden. Not killed the tyres though. But they're going to catch me. Do we pit early and get off? Yeah. No.
Pit window is open. The pit window is open.
Really sorry, Kimmy. Oh, don't you do that.
Pit in this lap.
Ah, shit.
Okay, this is Jeff. Can you hear me? There's a fair amount of damage to the front wing. We suggest you come in as soon as possible, rather than risk it getting worse. We think there's a viable strategy change available to us. Would you like to keep to the current plan, or try the new one? Copy.
Well, that's ruined that, isn't it? No, your fault, Kimmy. So through should go Bottas. That's Ricardo through, fair enough.
Go, go, go.
Oh wow, look at that, everyone through. Vettel is 8th.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Ah! You have no control over that one. Sorry, Carlos, but I literally had zero control. Okay, we need to push like a hell. Oh, that has utterly ruined everything.
We advise moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
Not yet. Shut up, Jeff. Shut up, crime.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining. Gap to car in front is 3.1 seconds. Okay, the gap behind is 1.8 seconds.
Stuff all the waffles out. Oh, Perez!
Green flag.
Wow, Alonso went in deep there as well. This is action-packed, this race. Driving a bit defensively.
They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Ah, this is what caused Perez to be in trouble. Right, let's dive straight through.
Caution, caution.
Okay, next up is Kvyat, and then I think we're kind of done. Potentially. There might be... Oh, who's that? Oh, that's Van Dorn up ahead. Which means I can't overtake here. That is how much extra grip I've got at the moment. This is beautiful. Who's next? Magnussen? Wow. We can get him. Okay, having DRS confused me there for a second. My car does not like DRS for some reason. That was awful. Stop jumping over curbs and trying to cut things. Really funny, it's like I'm tensed up a bit and you can see it. And my poor driving. I don't think we can get K-Mag. It'll be close. Oh, who's that in? Vettel last. Okay. Last and lapped. Wow. Well said. Oh, Kimi, where did you come from? That could well ruin our Magnussen battle. And you came out on another set of super softs rather than ultras. Interesting. Right, don't you do this again, Kimi. Now, this is going to stop us getting to.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race.
Good defending. Good defending. Come on.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.2 seconds.
Right, this isn't about Magnussen anymore. This is about us. And Kimi, and not overdriving like that. Or that. Oh, God. He's going to do the same thing, isn't he? Ha! I just held it out slightly longer that time. And that worked. And that has completely saved Mr. Magnussen from, and gets him in a great little sick. Whew,
Well done.
what a
Good
race!
finish. You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
Stressful. But worthy. That was my own fault with that front wing. I should have pitted the lap before. That would have taken me out of the lead
another
battle.
fantastic victory for the Silver Arrows. So, Ant, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
Well, I'd say it's just raw pace, plain and simple. I mean, we could sit here and talk about strategy all day, the overtaking, looking
Asian
after the
man's
tyres. But at the end of it all, if you want to win, you need a package that's got the speed over everyone else. And that's exactly what they had today.
And as the adrenaline dies down after another eventful Grand Prix, here come the top three out onto the podium.
Not a Ferrari in sight. Auspicious start for them. Okay.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the Drivers' Table. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result. Moving on to the Driver of the Day then. Anthony
me?
Davidson, who would you go for?
It's a difficult one, but I'll have to go for the Renault driver. They did a
Yay.
great job at getting the most out of their tyres without losing pace, something that's a very handy skill to have in modern-day Formula One.
On to the constructors then. Mercedes move to the top of the table.
Okay.
After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think.
Wow.
Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
Don't know what happened with Massa, but that was awful. Vettel lapped and last. Hulk only got up to 13th. I thought we'd be a bit closer than that. Perez with his spin dropping out of the points. That gave Alonso a point in the McLaren on the first race of the season. That's what I mean by saying that they got a bit closer this time, although not really for Waffle. Van Dorn. All of the collisions going on with me. So yeah, that's worked out where. So it's Mercedes, Red Bull, Force India third, then Haas, Renault, Ferrari, Taurus and McLaren with Williams and Sauber. That's Williams and Sauber at the bottom. That's very 2018 before we've really got to that game. And there we have it. This channel is just one of my many projects that cover games, music and film. If you enjoy any of these and would consider supporting me to develop further in the future, you can do so by visiting patreon.com/Satorimon. Thank you for your time and for watching the video.